in a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers. The final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be...
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Mavia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Mavia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Mavia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal. But you know who might be a better brawler, guys?
Cover here. One count, and he gets his shoulder up.
We'll need to get a little more to put this one away.
Boom! Mistake made by Steele. Big headbutt. Oh. The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Mavia. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Mavia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Mavia's prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
We've seen that Steele isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Mavia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one...
What's Mavia got here? Oh, that might have just broken something.
Does Peter Mavia have this sewn up? Crucial turnaround there because George was falling behind.
This could be a good chance for Steele to get some distance and rethink things.
When a man like Peter Mavia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Mavia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Mavia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
The animal may be wounded prey at this point.
Into the pin. Could be over for Mavia. Shoulder shoots up before two.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
What a counter by Peter Mavia. The High Chief Peter Mavia really making a name for himself in WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Mavia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
Uh-oh. Oh, ouch. Devastating kick.
Anticipated that.
Oh, gets cracked by the overhand.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
Countering each other again and again. Ooh, that's going to echo in. And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Twisting their left arm into a hammerlock. Able to punch his way out.
Boom, what a punch. George the Animal.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Who will break first? That is the question.
And he has started to ascend the cage wall now. climbing up the cage now.
Pulls the leg. Oh, man. This is not going to end well.
Powerbomb.
Ripped off the cage wall.
Back into the ring.
He's down, but is he out?
Peter Mavia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stuntwork credits to his name. And who knows, maybe we'll see the Mavia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Running power slam!
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! Peter Mavia is looking unstoppable now.
Yeah, and Mavia has really figured the animal out here. Saved by a cover.
This could be all over.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down. Ooh, stinging kick.
Steele turning Mavia into the hunted here, looking to dethrone the High Chief.
Bang! He finds a counter. Placing him in the corner.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor. He wants it one more time.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
And George is laid out.
Headbutt! Oh, what impact! He's going to ascend the cage.
From the heavens, splash from the top. This has been a true brawl, and you can see Mavia and Steele are pushing each other to the limit.
German suplex.
Some folks call Peter Mavia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how does he earn the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Peter Mavia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Mavia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
And clearly some targeted offense coming his way there.
Going after your opponent's head is brazen, but very effective.
Agonizing.
A reversal. Well scouted. What a punch.
And George Steele has the High Chief in dire straits after that move.
Peter Mavia prevents that one from connecting.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh, what impact. Mavia just dominated the animal with that one.
The target's been acquired once more.
Just breaking down the opponent. Going back to the well, hoping this one ends it. Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Sitting precariously on top of the cage now. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost.
Starting up the side of the cage now. And the High Chief defeats the